Hey folks, Trace Monk here, playing some more Final Fantasy X HD Remaster. Now we've been getting some luck up, getting some armor made. Now we're going to switch some overdrive modes around because we are going to go tackle Dark Yojimbo. But first let's make sure that we don't have anything else to use here. I was trying to figure out where the best place to put him was, but ultimately that doesn't matter. So Dark Yojimbo, he's got the same 4 attacks your normal Yojimbo has, except that I don't think Daigoro on regular Yojimbo does Petrify, but maybe it does. I'm not sure. Before we go through and kill him though, we're going to take advantage of a very simple fact of fighting Dark Yojimbo. You must kill him 5 times in a row, and I think I just boarded the airship for stupid reasons that make no sense. Anyway, I'll rejoin you once we start farming Yojimbo.
You're counting.
When I first came through here, I didn't realize exactly how the triggering worked, so I went into the Chamber of the Faith, which reminded me that we have scenes like this now that we're off the beaten path. I didn't go back and get the rest of them, but every temple that you can revisit has a scene at the Faith.
You are a fading dream, but one touched by reality. Spirit will not forget its reality, nor the one who has saved it. Run, dream, run on. Pass beyond the waking, and walk into the daylight.
So this is absolutely hyper speed, but I spent like 2 or 3 hours farming Dark Yojimbo, trying to get good ribbon armors and get dark matters, things like that. I only got one armor that only had ribbon on it, and it was for Kimahri. which made it kind of worthless for us. Not that I don't use Kimahri. Kimahri will get his day in the sun. It is just not today. When we actually get to fighting Dark Yojimbo a little more straight up, I will go through the process of trying to fight him. Suffice to say, he drops normally 2 Dark Matters if you overkill him. He can drop 2 Master Spheres, which are also pretty great for when you're trying to max out people's luck or get them a decent amount of luck, because really, if you're going to only use somebody for the penance fight, they only need about 130 luck. But yes, Yojimbo has the best bet to drop. It basically has the best chances to drop armors that only have ribbon on them. Though most of the time, as I've seen through here, he drops armors that have either like break hit point limit or curse proof alongside the ribbon. Now he doesn't always drop ribbon armors, because sometimes it's break hit point limit and curse proof. And yeah, but mostly it's some combination of curse proof, break hit point limit, and ribbon. Honestly, the curse proof is fine. Luckily, the armor that we need to do this with only really needs to have 3 slots anyway, so having only 2 slots open is fine, because we can put the Auto Phoenix and the Auto Haste on it. And yes, I killed him a lot. Killed him enough such that I think it might have been the final run that I do here, when we actually kill him, that I get the 99 Dark Matters from having created a piece of purely ribbon armor for, I think, Wakka. We're done with the bulk of the farming, so we're going back to go bribe a few things and sell some stuff. But mostly to bribe some things, because we need X potions. So Dark Yojimbo. To get to him, you go back to the back of the cavern, in the Cavern of the Stolen Faith, and then you try to walk your way backwards. Try to walk your way back to the beginning. You must kill him 5 times in a row. One of the fights is skippable, but if you skip the fight, it won't count. You'll kill him 4 times, exit the cave, but it won't count as having defeated Dark Yojimbo. You must kill him all 5 times. This very first encounter is always an ambush. Now, the armor that we're using for this is Auto Haste, Auto Protect, Auto Potion, and Defense plus 20%. The reason that we are set up that way is that we do not want to ever die in this fight. We don't want anyone to die. Why am I standing around? I don't know why I'm standing around. I'm sure I'll move in just a second. So, 4 attacks. Kozuka is a single target attack that applies full break to the target. This isn't a huge problem with Wakka and Riku, because the combination of their luck and their celestial weapons lets them continue to do high damage, but it is a problem in that it makes the other attacks deal more damage, and we do not want that. We'll see everything but Zanmato in this run. Zanmato being his overdrive, which does 99,999 hit points worth of damage to everything. Okay, so Daigoro. It's an attack, does damage, does petrification. If the attack kills the character, it would petrify, it shatters them, and you lose that character slot for the entire battle. So you really don't want that to happen. With the, defense at 255, the luck as high as it is, the auto protect and the defense plus 20%, it does 6,000. It does about 6,000 damage. Now Yojimbo only has about 1.6 million HP, but he does have high enough defense that attack reels isn't super useful. And you'll note sometimes when somebody gets hit with Daigoro, I'll just ignore it, and that's usually after I've been through 1 or 2 cycles of attacks, because I know that it's like he's not going to get another hit in. He's just not going to. So I can just attack with the characters I have left and be good to go. I think Yojimbo might also have the best chance of all the Dark Aeons to drop purely break hit point limit things. Now you can touch the save sphere, and that is important, although honestly, unless you're having to use your whole party on this, I can't think of a reason why you'd really have to touch the save sphere. Just maybe to get your MP back, but even then, if you're having that much trouble with your MP, just toss a 3 stars on it at the end of the fight. Second encounter is easy to come across because it's on your way back out through the cave. The third one is where it's municipal. And in fact, if you were paying really close attention, I don't even think you could tell, because I had to speed up that hour or 2 of farming that I did to, I don't know, I think I put like maybe 2 or 3 minutes of it. Well, I reduced it to 2 or 3 minutes, so you can barely see anything but the actual combat encounters. But I did miss it there because I didn't know where all of them were. Dark Yojimbo encounter number 2 down. Kind of funny that the dog sticks around. Number 3 is off here in this side passage. You can skip it and encounter the 4th one, but if you encounter the 4th one before you do this one, you cannot defeat Dark Yojimbo in that run through. You have to go leave the area, come back, and reset. Basically have to reset the entire process. So, yeah. Anyway, this is all pretty much the same. So is the 4th. I'll rejoin you back at the 5th. Enjoy watching. Yojimbo behind us. Luckily, this is not an ambush, despite him being behind us. Now, one thing I want you to notice, it's not evident from our attacks right now, but this is something that has actually been changing throughout the entire course of attempting to defeat Dark Yojimbo. And since I haven't been fun to get, Wakizashi, hey, 3-person attack nearly kills you even with the auto protect and the defense plus 20. But what I want you to notice, look at his overdrive bar. Look at how close that thing is to full. It's like at a third after one of his turns. That's right. Throughout the course of all these fights, each and every fight, his overdrive bar has filled faster on his turn. To the point where, on this last one, it will only take him about 4 turns to fully fill up his overdrive bar. It's not a problem for us, because dude doesn't get 4 turns, and I guess it's really gonna be 3 turns. But yeah, dude doesn't get that much time with us. See, it wasn't even worth unpetrifying Titus. Now, if you did this without encountering them all, the summoner would flee the cave instead of doing that little peaceful thing and leaving, instead of doing the blitzball prayer symbol. He would have run out the cave. And that's how you know you did it wrong. Alright folks, next time we take on Dark Anima, I will see you then.